Welcome back to Moto Market Explorer, where we break down real classic motorcycles for sale across the US. Let's dive straight into today's vintage listings. Number 1. 1973 Harley-Davidson Sportster 1000, $3,000, Louisville, Kentucky. This 1973 Harley-Davidson XLH Sportster 1000 is a solid entry point into vintage Harley ownership, especially at this price level. Early 70s Ironhead Sportsters are known for their raw mechanical feel, right-side shift layout, and unmistakable Harley character. This bike is being sold as a winter project, but importantly, it does run and comes with a clear title, which immediately separates it from many bikes in this category. Equipped with an S&S Super E carb and a solid-state regulator, this Sportster already has some desirable upgrades that improve reliability and tuning potential. The seller notes it's been sitting and will need cleaning and recommissioning, which is typical for a bike of this age and price. That also means there's room for personalization, whether you want to keep it close to stock, build a period-correct chopper, or simply refresh it as a rider. At $3,000 firm, this isn't a polished show bike. It's an honest vintage Harley that puts you into the Ironhead world without a massive investment. For someone looking to learn the mechanics, enjoy hands-on ownership, and ride a true classic Harley-Davidson, this is a very approachable starting point. Number 2. 1973 Honda CB500F, $1,500, Chattanooga, Tennessee. The Honda CB500F represents the golden era of Japanese universal Japanese motorcycles, blending reliability, smooth inline-4 performance, and timeless styling. This example is especially interesting because it runs and shifts, has new tires, and comes with a title in the seller's name, all at a very budget-friendly price. CB500Fs are often overshadowed by the larger CB750, but many riders consider them more balanced and enjoyable for real-world riding. They're lighter, more nimble, and still deliver that classic four-cylinder sound Honda perfected in the 1970s. This bike is being offered as a straightforward rider or light project, not a concourse restoration. That's exactly where the value is. With basic maintenance and continued care, this CB500F could be a dependable weekend cruiser, a daily vintage commuter, or a platform for a tasteful cafe-style build. At $1,500, it's hard to find a cleaner entry into classic Honda ownership. Number 3. 1964 Triumph T20 SR Tiger Cub, $5,000, Louisville, Kentucky. The Triumph Tiger Cub is one of the most charming small-displacement British motorcycles ever produced, and this 1964 T20 SR is a particularly special example. Freshly restored and backed by documentation from the Tiger Cub Collectors Club, this bike offers both historical accuracy and modern reliability enhancements. With just 2 owners and a clean Kentucky title correctly issued off engine numbers, this Tiger Cub stays true to how these bikes were originally registered. It was originally sold in Baltimore in 1964, adding a documented American delivery history that collectors value. The seller notes the bike has been lightly ridden for tuning purposes only, meaning it's essentially dialed in without being worn. This is the kind of motorcycle that excels at vintage shows, relaxed backroad rides, and collection displays. It's not about speed, it's about character, craftsmanship, and owning a beautifully preserved piece of British motorcycle history. Four. 1983 Yamaha Seca 900, $4,250, Hendersonville, Tennessee. The Yamaha Seca 900 was one of the most advanced sport touring motorcycles of the early 1980s, and it remains underrated today. With its inline four-engine, shaft drive, and comfortable riding position, it offered performance and long-distance comfort well before that combination became common. This example shows 32,559 original miles and has been garage-kept its entire life. The bike retains its original paint and components, which is increasingly rare for Seca 900s. These motorcycles are known for smooth power delivery and strong reliability when properly maintained. At this price, the Seca 900 is a compelling alternative to more expensive European sport tours. It's a bike you can ride confidently, enjoy on longer trips, and still appreciate as a growing collector interest. For riders who want something unique but practical, this Yamaha checks a lot of boxes. Five, 1980 BMW R65 Cafe Racer, $4,800, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. BMW's R65 is a compact airhead that has become increasingly popular for custom builds, and this fully customized cafe racer is a strong example. Built from the ground up, it features a custom seat, upgraded suspension, custom exhaust, fresh paint, and cleaned-up wiring. With just 18,000 miles and a clean Ohio title, this R65 starts easily and runs smoothly. The smaller displacement makes it more approachable for newer riders while still delivering that classic BMW airhead feel, torquey, smooth, and well-balanced. Custom BMWs can be hit or miss, but this one appears thoughtfully executed. It's not just about looks, it's built to ride. For someone who wants a turnkey cafe racer without starting a project from scratch, this BMW represents solid value. Six, 1980 Kawasaki KZ, $2,800, Georgetown, Indiana. This 1980 Kawasaki KZ offers exactly what many vintage riders want: smooth cruising, shaft drive simplicity, and proven reliability. Described as well-maintained and never abused, this bike has newer tires, battery, fresh oil, and a newly upholstered seat. Shaft drive KZs are excellent long-term ownership bikes. They're low-maintenance, comfortable, and easy to live with. This one comes with a clear Indiana title and is ready for summer riding. At under $3,000, this is a practical vintage motorcycle that doesn't demand constant wrenching. It's ideal for someone who wants to ride more than restore. 7. 1980 Harley-Davidson Sportster Hardtail Custom, $4,000, Bloomington, Indiana. This custom-built Sportster is all about craftsmanship. Built on a 1980 frame with a fully rebuilt 1977 motor, the engine has been rebuilt from the crank up with new bearings, pistons, rings, and properly trued flywheels. It features a TC Bros hardtail, electric start, rear disc brake, stainless oil tank, custom sissy bar, and a clean rewiring job. While it still needs a battery and final tuning, the heavy lifting has already been done. For someone who appreciates custom work and wants a mechanically sorted ironhead-based build, this is a serious value at $4,000, especially with a clear title. 8. 1972 Honda CL, $2,650, Atlanta, Georgia. This 1972 Honda CL is a beautifully preserved example of Honda's Scrambler era styling. With low mileage, a recent tune-up, excellent tires, and a spotless fuel tank, this bike is ready to ride and enjoy. Everything works as it should: lights, signals, and controls, and it comes with a clean Georgia title. CL models have become increasingly collectible due to their unique high-mounted exhausts and dual-purpose design. This is the kind of bike you buy to ride immediately, not restore. It's a true blast from the past that still fits modern riding perfectly. Number 9. 1971 Triumph Trophy 650, $6,500, Montgomery, Ohio. This Triumph Trophy 650 has undergone a full frame-off restoration and has fewer than 10 miles since completion. Owned by the seller for over 20 years, this bike represents a carefully preserved and thoughtfully restored British twin. Finished in Triumph Carmine Red, a color used on TR6 models, the bike balances originality with presentation. Included extras like a loading ramp add practical value for transport. For collectors or riders wanting a near-new classic Triumph experience, this trophy offers peace of mind and strong long-term value. 10. 1975 Yamaha XS650 Barn Find, $500, Menominee, Michigan. At just $500, this XS650 is pure project bike territory. The engine turns over with good compression, the transmission shifts through all gears, and the bike is mostly complete. XS650s are legendary for their aftermarket support and custom potential. Whether turned into a bobber, tracker, or cafe racer, this platform has endless possibilities. No title means it's best suited for parts or a long-term build, but the price reflects that. For hands-on builders, this is a very affordable entry point. Number 11. 1965 BSA Thunderbolt, $3,500, Harrisonburg, Virginia. The 1965 BSA Thunderbolt is one of the most iconic British parallel twins of the 1960s, built for riders who wanted strong torque, simple mechanics, and timeless design. This example stands out because it runs, rides, and stops, which is not always guaranteed when shopping for vintage British motorcycles. This Thunderbolt features new Amal carburetors, a new battery, new tires, and refreshed fuel lines and filters, important updates that make a real difference in day-to-day usability. The bike retains its right-side shift, which instantly places it in the true vintage category and delivers an authentic riding experience that modern bikes simply can't replicate. 12. 1973 Norton Commando 850, $900, St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Finding a Norton Commando 850 under 4 figures is extremely rare, and this one represents a serious opportunity for experienced vintage enthusiasts. The 850 Commando is widely regarded as the most refined version of Norton's legendary twin, offering improved torque and better road manners compared to earlier models. This bike is being sold as a restoration project, but the fundamentals are encouraging. The engine turns over smoothly, it shifts through all gears, and the seller states it's largely complete, needing only side covers to finish the visual package. The exhaust pipes are included, which helps significantly with sourcing hard-to-find parts. (13) 1974 Kawasaki KZ, $1,600, Lexington, Kentucky. This 1974 Kawasaki KZ represents everything that made Japanese motorcycles dominant in the 1970s: reliability, ease of ownership, and strong everyday performance. The bike runs and shifts well, includes both electric start and kickstart, and comes with a title in hand, which makes it immediately usable. Early KZ models are often overlooked compared to CB Hondas, but they offer excellent value. They're smooth, durable, and far less demanding to maintain than many European classics. This example appears to be a straightforward rider, not over-restored, not heavily modified, which is often exactly what vintage buyers are looking for. (14) 1966 BSA Thunderbolt, $3,500, Gloucester, Virginia. This second BSA Thunderbolt listing offers a different type of opportunity, a long-term ownership restoration candidate. Owned by the same individual since 1971 and garage-kept, this bike has been off the road since 2011, making it a true preservation find rather than a recently flipped project. While it is currently not running, the long-term care and storage history matter greatly in the vintage world. Bikes that haven't been bounced between multiple owners are often better starting points for restoration. The classic 650cc BSA engine, when properly rebuilt, is rewarding to ride and highly respected among British motorcycle enthusiasts. (15) 1978 Kawasaki KZ, $2,200, Williamston, Michigan. Closing out the list is a very clean 1978 Kawasaki KZ with just 7,000 original miles, making it one of the lowest mileage examples in this lineup. The seller notes that everything works and it's clear this bike has been well cared for. Late 70s KZs combined classic styling with improved reliability over earlier models. They're smooth, predictable, and comfortable, perfect for riders who want vintage aesthetics without vintage headaches. This bike sits firmly in the ride it and enjoy it category rather than fix it first. That's today's market snapshot. For more classic motorcycles for sale across the USA, subscribe to Moto Market Explorer, and we'll see you in the next one.